And we're here, the great team going here at the moment. So again, what I'd advise, we were talking about before, if you're going around to the gardens, maybe bring a piece of paper, can be white, and you can just write down maybe a couple of names of the plants that you like, and then Sean would hope you do the best to get them to you. Now, so just moving on with the itinerary, the next issue on the agenda is we have Genie up to talk about the gardens and the highlights and the ones to watch out for during the summer.
Folks, sorry, I've kept the glasses on because it's just too bright here. I can see nothing without the glasses. So this is brochure. I hope you all have one there, Wendy. The environment has gone wrong, but Clew has moved inland this year. So we've gone up to Ballina and Kilmore's, the Charlestown. So Clew is now a bigger Clew than it has been before. We have 8 gardens this year. 2 of the regular ones, Western Veg and Flowers. It's Chris Smith. I'm sure most of you are all very familiar with that now. Chris has been with us from day one. He's very, very faithful to us. Dreambone Garden then. And it's last year. Sorry, Chris is just saying it. This is the last year, so now is the last chance to get to Chris's garden. Dreambone Garden is in Keating. I think again everybody knows that because it is extremely popular. If everyone goes to meet anybody, you go there and there's only about 5 million other people meeting other people as well. So on the new gardens, Enniscone House is up in
Crossmalina.
Crossmalina, thanks. Up near Crossmalina, and it's a big old working house with a fantastic garden there. There's 3 acres of a walled garden, and the best way to go to Crossmalina and come south-east from the directions around the brochure as well. So there, 22nd, 23rd of June, and Solace Garden then is another one of the new ones. It's a private garden up in Charlestown, not far from Lock Airport, and it's just lovely. I can't describe these gardens better because they're all lovely, but they're lovely in a different way. There's no two alike. I don't want just the wonderful nature of the garden there. Westport Community Garden is a new one as well. That's Smithfield Drive. So if you go to Westport Woods Hotel and cross the road from there, so it's beside the community centre. And they grow all sorts of things. And if anybody knows that area, this garden was just sort of behind the community centre, but now they've gone down as far as the actual railway line. So if you're on the railway, you can see it. So they planted all sorts of particularly native trees and plants, as much as we can. Vegetables, flowers, and all sorts of everything. Moor Hall then is another new one for this year. That's their big walled garden, and the culture owns that, and they have big plans to make it bigger and better for every year. If you don't particularly like the gardening, there's a trail all through the woods with fantastic sculptures, wooden sculptures. There's hares and foxes and fish and everything else, all carved out of wood. Number 7 then is the Ballina Community Green Garden. The Karen people came from Myanmar years ago, and the Archbishop of Ballina says you can have some of my garden to do grow your own plants in it. So between them and the local GIY, the Grow It Yourself group, they've combined, and the garden is just amazing. They're growing so much stuff. And number 8 then, the Wild Willow Garden, that's out Kilsala. If you go out to Leesburg, see the sign for Chris Harper, it's up to the left, and just keep going up there, the sign's up there. And this would be kind of a wellness garden. He's very involved in sort of mental health and therapeutic activities of all shapes and sizes. So it is another excellent garden, it's great. So there you can see the list of our sponsors. This year we got Fruit Hill Farm on board, and we have the same reliable, valuable sponsors besides. So what I'd like you to do is take the brochure, study it, get the date. The calendar of the events is on that page, so you can look at that, whatever weekend suits you, just go. So there's one on every weekend, and just be spoiled for choice. So best of luck to everybody, and great to see you all here today. Thank you very much for coming.